Hi everyone, it's Nubian Sun Ra, and today's message is about the definition of insanity, but in a polarity type of way. Like the definition is doing something over and over again, expecting a different result. And I said crazy, and this is the polarity of why people will call chosen ones, truthers, star seeds, whatever you want to name it, terminology. This is why there are people that would call you crazy. And of course, I do not agree with this polarity because I actually feel like it's in prosecution of the brethren, like they accuse us of doing things that are not what they say that it is. Like, for example, us putting out our experiences and the truth, they do the same thing. We get accused of doing what they do. The only difference is when we do it, we are considered liars, and they say we're crazy and, all the untrue things. But when they do it, it's supposed to be accepted. It's something that they want to be accepted for, when it's not really for good intent, for one, and for two, it's because a lot of people need to see it. They need to see that person living that lifestyle for them to actually believe what you're saying. So they'll be the first ones to accuse the chosen ones of it, because they want us to look as if we are something that we're not, because they can't control who we are. And that makes them want to hide who the real chosen ones are, that is actually experiencing these truths through real life experiences, and it's just hit different, like I said before. And not to get off subject, but I just want to make a sidebar on that. But the polarity of it is being persistent, because to be persistent, you have to practice something, or be focused, and continuously, repetitively do it, like a reminder. It's an action. And this is considered crazy by definition, although it's the good kind. And that's just how, terminology is able to be changed around depending on the situation and circumstances. So a lot of people would call, the Jehovah's Witnesses crazy because they continuously walk around knocking on people's doors, although a lot of people do not answer their door. So that's an example. I hate to use a religious group, but that's one of the best examples I could come up with. And whenever we are persistent and making sure we are loving ourselves, taking care of ourselves and our mental health, and just giving ourselves the reminders that we may need throughout the day to help us stay on track. It can seem repetitive in a way that make us feel like it's too routine. It's not enough fun. It's all work and no play. But that's where, in my opinion, you get the best results, because then, you could say that you're crazy for knowledge and wisdom, hungry for it, in other words. So I don't feel like it's really a bad thing at that point. But I just had to make a video on the polarity of it, because it is a perspective that is used to try to make chosen ones look bad for caring about their health and being persistent in not letting toxic people back in their lives, and letting go of the stereotypes of what a healthy mind look like. Oh, you have family friend gatherings and it's all this big clique, and you're supposed to be socializing. Not all chosen ones are in that season where they are sociable. So that's a point where they are being persistent and repetitive in hermit mode to receive the messages that we use to help us grow and evolve. And to a lot of people, they will try to call that crazy. And I say to a lot of people because whenever you realize that there is a whole system, cult, the brethren, a part of this, then you realize that it is, they say it's a majority, and they would call chosen ones a minority. But they only say that because of what they see on the 3D. So that is, it's a polarity to that as well, because the 3D is not the one to count spirituality within the system. They don't count that. So they will actually go off of actual bodies that are here that you can see on a 3D plane. So, a 3D surface. So, yeah, that's all I would like to say for tonight. I hope you all are drinking your water, earthing, saying your affirmations, meditating, and loving yourself. Peace and love.